Hey guys, SHYLEENSHAWN here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please take the time to hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate it. I've been in a filmy type of mood, trying to keep myself busy. So I figured why not film and upload another video for you guys. This wig was much longer. I'm just gonna go ahead and get it out the way. I cut it for Halloween and it was a really bad cut job and I've not touched it since. So if you see how choppy it looks in some areas, that's why. But I didn't want to feel like washing my hair. Didn't feel like washing my hair, so we didn't. As you can see by the title, this video is just going to be items that sold really quick in the month of October. Items that sold in under a week. Some of them sold the next day. Some of them sold, 6 days in. But just some brands, some good items that sold quick, Brands to look out for, styles to look out for. And yeah, I know you guys like what sold videos, so I figured why not do one. If that sounds like something you're interested in, keep on watching. So I have my little notebook here with all of the items. I will pop the photo over here on the screen. I'll tell you the brand, the item, my take-home pay, the method of which it sold, how long it took to sell, and then where it sold at. Giving you lots of good, juicy info. The info that people want. Okay, so the first item, I listed actually these first two items the Tuesday before Posh Fest. I left on Wednesday, and the goal was to list some items while I was there. That shit did not happen, mainly because I didn't pre-take photos and do all the measurements and all of that. I just knew I wasn't gonna have time to do it while I was there, so I didn't. So Tuesday night, I just got an Amber Alert. That's great. We love that. People just keep their fucking hands to themselves. So I listed a few items that Tuesday and they sold the Wednesday, the first day I was in Dallas. So the first item that sold was a rag and bone top. I was really excited to find this. It was my first time ever picking it up. It sold the very next day on a best offer. When I say my take home pay, that means after discounts and fees. Nobody cares what the sticker price is. People care what got deposited into your account. So I got $22 from that shirt and it sold the very next day on a best offer, and it sold on Poshmark. So that was a really good sale. I was really excited about that. And then I also sold a New It Tags Zara top. The retail wasn't really high, which is why I let it go for cheap, but I still flipped my money like 9 times, I think, on it because I paid under $1 for it. But my take-home pay for that top was $9.25. I sold it on Mercari, and I pay for... Did I sell it on Mercari? No, I think I might have sold it on Poshmark, actually. I guess we'll see wherever this photo came from. But I have really not been holding out for top dollar for things anymore. I have bills to be paid, I have debt that needs paid off, I have things I need in general, things you have to buy and keep up with. So, Lord, that's a joke. We're gonna ignore that. I have to go back through and fix this wig, because it's a decent wig. So anyways, I have not been holding out for top dollar because Mama has bills, Mama has things she needs to buy. So I was happy to take home $9.25 on that shirt. It might have been New It Tags, but the retail wasn't high. And I paid dirt cheap for it, and it sold the very next day. So I was really happy with that. The third item that sold in under a week in October is a Pure Barre sweatshirt. If you don't know what Pure Barre is, it's like a workout class, like how SoulCycle is, and it's by a brand called MEJ. That sold on Mercari and it took a few days to sell. My take-home pay was $18.25 and that sold on best offer. I sell majority of my items on best offer. The next item to sell were a pair of Lucky brand flats. They are the Emmy flats. I always suggest to pick those up. They were a size 11 too, and they were black. So, if you have bigger feet, I wear a 10 wide. It is so hard for me to find shoes. Literally, if I find a pair of shoes that fits me, I buy them. I don't care what the price is. If it fits me and it's cute and I know I'm gonna wear it, I buy it. So I like picking up those larger sizes because since I have big ass feet, I know how hard it is to find shoes, and it's literally hell. And these size 11s actually fit me. but they were Lucky brand, the Emmy style, great style, black leather flats, size 11, perfect. I picked those up without a doubt. They sold in 2 days and my take-home pay was $22.75 and they sold on best offer. I sold a pair of the same style earlier this year, a peach pair, and those sold for $30, I believe. So it's definitely a style I will always pick up if they're in good condition. The fifth item I sold is actually from my mystery box I got from Lynn Simmons. It is a New Tags Jump Apparel Juniors red lace dress. The girl was buying it for an event, and that sold in a couple of days on Mercari. My take-home pay was $17.35, which was great because my cost of goods was low on that, and that paid for a few other dresses. Juniors dresses I feel like are harder to sell online. I know some people don't put them under juniors, they still put them under women's and just mention that it's a juniors brand, but I am having trouble getting eyes on juniors brands on Poshmark, but on Mercari, no trouble at all. They've been getting likes and attention. So if you do have some juniors items, maybe try Mercari, try eBay, try some different platforms. I really don't think Poshmark is like the #1 platform to be selling juniors apparel. The next item I sold is a pair of Allbirds shoes. It was my first time finding Allbirds, and I bought them the same day that I bought those Lucky brands. And my take-home pay for those were $45.90, which was amazing. I was very happy with that. I did pay over $10 for them, but I knew that the Deal Queen had bought like a bunch of Allbirds to sell or whatever, so I went on her Instagram and I went in her Poshmark closet and typed in Allbirds and filtered by sold to see what she was selling them for, and I was like, okay, like, you know, spending a little over $10 on Allbirds is not a bad investment because they're moving anywhere from like $60 to $100 pre-owned. So I figured that wasn't bad. I picked them up. Come to find out, they were a limited edition Coterie mint color. They did have some minor flaws, but the girl gave me 5 stars, and those sold in 5 days on Mercari. They did have a lot of interest on Poshmark, but Mercari, she's been doing her thing, you know, she's been getting me some sales. I can tell you that I live for cross-listing because my numbers would be nowhere near where they are if I was not selling things on Facebook, PayPal. When I say Facebook, I mean like PayPal, like people messaging me through Facebook. PayPal, Instagram, you know, Tradesy, eBay, Mercari, like cross-listing. Honestly, if you're trying to supplement your income, try to put your items on more platforms. Every buyer is not on Poshmark. So that was a good sell on Mercari. The next item I sold on eBay, it was a Reigning Champ sweatshirt, and my take-home pay for that was $39.34, and that sold on best offer. The man actually messaged me saying how it smelled like smoke, and he just had no idea how he was going to get the smoke smell out and how he wanted to return it. And I told him, like, hey, I really don't accept returns. Like it says on my store, I don't accept returns, but I'll take the return, but I am not paying return postage. So he paid like the $8.50 to ship it back. I refunded him his money or whatever. And yeah, the sweater doesn't smell like smoke. So, you know, I would rather people just be honest with me. Just tell me you have buyer's remorse. You don't want the fucking sweater, and maybe we can chat. I mean, I'd rather you just be happy, so I'm gonna take the return, but like, why lie? You know, when I get the sweater back, I'm gonna smell it and it's not gonna smell like smoke, so it's just frustrating. But I got the item back. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm gonna relist it, and we can hope that my take-home pay for this time will be more than $40. The next item I sold in a few hours. It was a New It Tags Banana Republic shirt, and it actually had a flaw. I listed it at $30. Somebody sent me an offer for $20. I was completely fine with that because it did have a flaw I didn't notice. My take-home pay was $16 on that, and it sold on best offer. The next item I sold is a J. Jill Pure Jill Velvet, I believe it was a tunic. My take-home pay was $16. It is sold to one of you guys because I have my little emoji discount. So if you ever see anything in my store that you want, drop me a lightning emoji. I'll send you an offer. And they accepted my offer. typically I'll send you my lowest. Like, it's not really me sending you an offer for you to counter on. So if you ever do leave me an emoji and you're like, you know, that's still too high for me, you can just decline or just tell me a comment like, sorry, it's too high or whatever. And that's fine. I don't get offended by lowball offers. I'm not going to be offended by somebody declining my offer. It's nice to even have that opportunity to chat with you guys and to even get something maybe going in the works. Now you know what type of offer I'm trying to give. Maybe if you really like the item, you could try to save up some money so you could purchase it. Or it might be there in a couple more weeks and I might drop the price even lower. You never know what's going to happen. But that sold using my emoji little discount. I sent her an offer and that sold in a couple of days. J. Jill I feel like is real iffy on Poshmark, but that one sold in a few days, so you never know. And then the last item was a New It Tags THML A-line floral embroidered dress. Really cute dress. And my take-home pay for that was $31.50, so pretty high for a dress, but it was New It Tags. I feel like that's pretty high for a dress for me personally. It took 2 days to sell and it sold on Mercari for a best offer. So really good sale. We had 1 eBay sale, 3 Mercari sales, and then the rest were Poshmark out of the 10. So pretty good. I was happy with all of those selling in under a week. That is a fast turnaround time. If it sells in under 2 weeks, I'm happy. If it sells at all, I'm happy. Listen, sis. So those were all of the items that sold in under a week on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay in the month of October. Actually, it wasn't even all of them. Those were just like the ones I wanted to bring up. There were a few more, but I'm not going to sit here and keep you guys all day. And then I looked at some more stats for those. So 3 out of 10 of those had a stock photo as the cover shot. If I can find a stock photo, I typically use it, but it also depends on, I've been paying attention more to how many other people are selling that item and are using the same stock photo. So if I can do anything to set my stock photo aside, like maybe use a different stock photo, maybe zoom in on the item, maybe add the brand name to the side or the bottom, just anything to make it different, I try to do that. But 3 out of 10 of those sold and had a stock photo as the cover shot. 3 out of 10 of those were New It Tags. 3 out of 10 of those had a minor flaw and still sold in under a week, so I definitely still list my items that are flawed. It takes me quite some time to redonate something. 1 out of 10 of those was a men's item, which is the Reigning Champ sweater. 1 out of 10 were shoes. 6 out of 10 were tops, and then there were no repeating brands. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys like it. I've been in a filmy mood, so who knows, shit, you might have a video tomorrow. As long as I can bring you some type of informational content that maybe helps you. Maybe you guys will, you know, pick up J. Jill the next time you see it for $1, or, you know, try out Banana Republic, give that another shot. Different things like that. As long as I can bring you some type of value, I will be here. So yeah, maybe you'll see me tomorrow, maybe you won't. Who knows? I do not have an upload schedule for a reason, because I'm all over the place. But I really hope you guys like this video, and I will see you in my next one. And if I don't upload tomorrow or up until Monday, I'll see you in my live thrift haul on Monday at 6 p.m. EST. As of right now, I will be there. If not, I will announce that on my Instagram, which is SHYLEENSHAWN. Follow me there if you don't. And yeah, peace out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Bye, guys.